welcome to my channel. This is going to be my first attempt at doing a booktube video. So, pre-warning, I don't know what I'm going to say, what's going to come out of my mouth. But let's start talking about what a mess this book was, which is Sarah J Maas's A Court of Frost and Starlight. So this was just released on the 1st of May. There was a lot of hype about it. And I'm going to rant about why it wasn't worth the hype. Probably not worth your money, but I am doing a giveaway of it, so you can enter that if you want it. Hopefully I change your mind. Alright, so we get a small glimpse of their lives after ACCA War and what they go through in their everyday boring lives, because that's what this book was. It was boring. Alright, so before we begin the rant, I've got 2 points that I actually liked about this book. The first one is one of the point of views you get is from Cassian. He's brilliant. He's beginning to grow on me. He's not the best book boyfriend out there, so... well, that's another subject we'll talk about later. But I'm beginning to like him. He's funny. He's hilarious, and he actually held the book together. Without his comic relief throughout the book, I'd be using the book as a coaster for my coffee cup, because there wasn't much else going for it. The second one is that the inner circle males are actually training females. Training females. They know a woman's worth in this book, and they're actually beginning to touch on that. Let's face it, training women's a brilliant idea. Because do you know why? We get shit done the first time round, and we do it right. Guys, not so much. Alright, now let's get to the rant. Your fingers are in the way. Yes, alright, so now let's get to the rant. Nesta. Let's start there. That is a major dot point for me, and this is one of the major things I hated about this book so much. Let's start. So, Nesta just went through the most traumatic experience ever. So of course she's depressed. She was kidnapped. She was forced to be a fae. She saw her friends, Cassian, in pain, almost dying. And then her father died. That's traumatic. That is traumatic for any human being, creature, whatever. Traumatic. And what do her friends do? Friends and family, they just judge her. They look down upon her. They blackmail her. And she doesn't need it. She's depressed. Bake that woman a cake. Go over to her house and ask her how she's going. Try to make her happy. Don't judge her. Don't be so horrible. You were meant to be her friends and family. I'm sorry. Inner circle, what the hell? Let's face it, her group of friends are really shit. I'm sorry, but if I was having the worst traumatic experience of my life and my friends were judging me and my family was judging me, I wouldn't want to be related to them. I'd want to move to the other side of town too. I'd probably want to be out drinking as well. So let's give Nesta a break. What the hell, Mass? I thought you were in it for all of us. Alright, and let's talk about this whole mate situation. Alright, we get it. We get it that your mate's Fara and recent. We don't need to be told. Every third line from your point of view. We understand. We read it a whole book ago. We don't need your constant reminder of it. At all. Full stop. Not interested. At all. And while we're on the topic of mates, let's do this. Because females do not need a man to be happy in life. So why doesn't Fara stop being a dramatic little annoying human being or fae or whatever and just leave her sisters alone? Nesta doesn't need a man. She doesn't need Cassian. She needs a freaking cake and a hug. That's what she needs. And Elaine, she doesn't want to go with Lucian. Don't force her to. The fact that this comes across that every single female needs a male to make their lives happy really drives me nuts. I'm sorry. You don't need a male. At all. If females can get up every day, dress themselves, put on some makeup and walk out that door and be completely fine, they don't need a male. So, Mass, back off. Not every single female needs a male in their life to be happy. And let's face it, your whole lesbian point of view from more, you need to pick that game up. If you want to try and bring that point across, you need to lift it. because we're seeing so little from more. We're not experiencing enough. It was just kind of in the last book like, oh look, she's a lesbian. And that was it. Nothing. Evolve that character and leave the male protagonist role alone. We don't need it. Alright, so this is going to be my final point about why I hate the book. And that's Fara. I'm sorry. Can we just kill her already? I don't want her around anymore. She's so whingy. She's like an annoying 3-year-old toddler that's tugging on your sleeve every 5 minutes, wanting something. I don't want it. I don't need her in the books. I don't want her alive anymore. Can we just kill her? Please, can we kill her? What really annoyed me about her in this book, we'll go back to what I hate about her overall, but in this book, she sits there going, oh, we just got so much money. We've got so much money. We've got like a never-ending supply of money. So much money. The city I live in is in rubble. What do I do? Get off your ass, use that money, and rebuild your city. Feed the homeless. Put them in a house. Do something creative and just sitting there going, oh, I've got so much paperwork and oh, I've got so much money. Don't. She's turned from someone who was hunting to feed her family, to make sure her family can survive. She went from that to falling in love. Yeah, alright, love kind of happens, whatever. She went from that to love to seriously going, oh, okay, can you please open those pickles for me? I can't do it myself. The lid is just so hard. And now she's just annoying. She went from a strong female that we need. We need more strong females in our books to being this sooky, whingy little girl that I just want to throttle. I'm sorry. I don't have any time, place, money, whatever. I don't have anything to go towards it because she's just a waste of paper space. That's what she is. Alright. So overall, I gave this book 3 stars. This book, I'll pick it up for you. This book, 3 stars. Did I like it? Did I love it? No. Was it worth the hype? Not at all. Besides the pretty pictures. One thing going for it. Everything else in it was a disaster. Basically wrapping it up, this is 3 stars. Females don't need no man. We got this. We do not need no man. Fara needs to be pushed off a cliff or eaten by a bear or, I don't know, drown in a bathtub. She's got to do something more exciting. She's just a whingy little girl and I can't deal with it. And thirdly, Cassian was the only thing that held this book together. So if you like Cassian, I highly recommend you read this. If you hate Cassian, please don't pick it up. You're going to hate it. It'll be interesting to see where the book goes with Cassian's point of view. So let's face it, Mass probably only realises that Cassian is the only thing holding this book together. So hopefully in the next series with Cassian and Nesta's point of view, we actually see Nesta grow. We get to see her have a life again, become more humane and just loving and be that person that she kind of was before. And hopefully Cassian can help her do that. And back to point 1, someone needs to kill Fara. Because no one wants a whingy woman in their life. So that's my review. Hate it or leave it. Bye. Oh God, oh God, oh God.